I put this on TJ's grandma's soul that Aang versus Traveler will be the next death battle.
It literally
Grandma.
Don't bring this
You're really
family
good,
into
dude.
this.
Ronnie, come on now.
You're really gonna do like grandma
At least
with
TJ
teeth
himself,
like
don't bring
that.
his family into this.
Joe bet our firstborn and our secondborn.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, here we go.
7, 6, 7.
5.
6,
Shut the fuck up.
3,
Shut up!
1.
Let's go.
Oh
Let's do
shit.
it.
You are mentally barren, bro.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yo, turn these captions off, bro.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto.
Oh, they got
Let me-
the
Question from the play.
Look at
I need to raise the volume.
Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's
So
Skills to
find out who would win.
Death battle.
Man, this is really
Did I ever
well
show
done.
you guys?
This is a big episode. Just look at how long it is. So thanks to our
Did I
sponsor,
ever show you
Mad
guys
Mushroom.
How long is the video?
Thank you, Mad Mushroom, bro.
Mad Mushroom.
Three sponsors, huh?
Swarm. It just
It's
all about action.
It is the second longest, I guess.
Vampire
Yeah,
Lord in this
thank you,
survivor-like
DraftKings,
and
for sponsoring
roguelike
this
RPG.
new episode.
Double the like. Each run is another step on your journey to wipe out
Yeah,
hordes.
thank you, DraftKings.
Can you get DraftKings to sponsor this review?
Doing it. Look at that gear. Night
Oh
Swarm
my
is
God,
on
this game
Steam
is just
now.
Survivor
And
Night.
15% off for
offers
a
to
limited
sponsor
time.
my Ash vs. Yugi review. I will personally suck off the creator
Hello
of the
there.
company.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon. All the kids get their
Oh,
first
this
one at
editor.
age 10. If
Okay,
you don't
now,
sleep
do I have
in like
news for you? I just
Ketchum from
acquired
Pallet
Draft.
Town. Ash wanted to be a
What?
Pokemon
National Ash
master.
Ketchum
Ten
Day!
for 25 plus
For 25 plus years.
Talking about your
Yeah.
rivals to be the very best, like no one ever
one ever was.
Better than Gary and some groupies.
Wow, what
Ash
the
knew he'd
fuck?
find
Trust me, a fucking
So
mic.
hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu.
Sound like
And
a
wait,
robot.
he's your problem
Chris
now.
got hit with Thunderbolt,
Pikachu
bro.
was
Now you're a little
hot. The new duo had a rocky start, but after an intense
someone
first
needs
day
to
together,
grab 'em.
the rest, as they say, is
Adam's
history.
just gonna
Can
watch
you get in
this.
this?
Seasons,
I can get in this
over
chat.
1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey. We should note, we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired
That's
it. Ash is equipped
okay.
with tons of Pokeballs.
That
and
transition is
alien
weird.
Pokedex.
So shit.
Giratina.
Also a
So
Pokemon,
good.
but in a fight, Ash
Oh.
usually chooses Pikachu.
Here's the
Hit
lineup.
the yellow red enough
Alright.
voltage and you'll regret
Loves
it.
Ketchum.
And ground
Ability
types
double-edged
that would be
technical.
immune to
Loves
electric
Ketchum.
attacks in the games can't stop with this Pikachu dishes
Just
out.
like
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time,
Yep.
Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball,
Electro
and Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. The perfect
Blast.
attack for
I'm liking
outgoing
the
flamboyant
editing.
thieves and air balloons.
Yeah.
The editing
Right
is
there,
so good.
blasting up
Yeah.
again. So
I'm gonna be
clearly
honest, I
the
didn't
enemy
see
doesn't
both. I didn't see the
Oh,
previews for
like
both
when
of these.
Pikachu shot himself
So I
with his
just- so you
own
know.
thunder
My-
while on Swellow.
My
who,
favorite thing-
you know,
my favorite
is
thing about the
vulnerable to
previews
lightning.
is that every
But
notable
somehow
Pokemon they
they use
mention
thunder
has
as a
their Pokedex
super
number
armor.
and their
Even
game
learned how to
card.
deflect
Oh,
attacks by
that's-
just
oh, that's
spinning
crazy.
really
Hey,
fast.
counter shield.
Whee! Speaking of
Also,
fast,
I
Pikachu
read
has
over the blog.
intercepted lightning,
Trashy.
but quick
Good
attack
shit,
increases
good
that
move.
speed
Good
even
shit,
more.
yo.
And his Iron Tail really pairs
Oh
well with
my
Ash's
God.
offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling. Ash's
Trashy,
style
what
is
level
so
did the blog
unusual
put
that when a
Ash at? I
robot
forgot.
scanned his tactics, it
Full multi,
exploded
high multi.
as the great philosopher.
Full multi,
put it.
like, unquantitably
If it
higher than
works,
the multi.
is it still stupid? Ash and Pikachu's bond is
Hey,
magnetic
good luck.
and brought them new
That's a true
allies.
quote.
Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few. Underneath the stubbornness and crispy bikes,
Let's send
they
those
are
women back to
loyal
the
friends.
doctor. That's what they belong.
What is he
They're not
saying?
just collecting dust in a shiny hunting
Base,
box.
James?
Ash's league ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll
Bailey.
all come running. Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights.
I love
And
the
Ash can
glasses
combine
for his
their water
Pokedex.
attacks with
So
Glalie
cool.
Ice Beam. One time, his weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet,
The
which
the
is
sounds are fucking
fine.
me up.
Now he's using Ice Aqua
what the
battering
fuck
ram.
does it
Grass types like
twice?
Bulbasaur and Torterra induce
that's
status
right.
effects
I
and
love
heal
it.
with synthesis. But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you gotta
That's my
finish
goat
this
right there,
very dark
that's my
ride.
goat.
Eat this leaf
That's my
blade,
goat.
Sparrow
I haven't
Victim.
seen the
Yeah,
end.
what I would say
look
is
at him
the highest
go.
in action replay
There's
of
my
freaking
child.
videos,
There's my
but I'm gonna
child.
win for
Yeah,
you.
we know, Blader.
I'm
We
so glad
know.
to see the
Localization.
beat his
They
ass
didn't
so
write this
bad he
out.
retired.
They just get me
Oh,
heated.
they're the fire
Almost
truck.
as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz.
Infernape,
Set my
I know!
Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
What the fuck, Boomer?
Ash
Yeah,
had a
Boomer, what
fiery
the
passion
fuck?
for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard
Oh,
wasn't on
The
board.
goat Charizard.
Pursuing
The
crime
goat, bro.
races,
The
he
goat.
lost the Viridian
Remember
Force
that
with
one-
the trees and
Remember that one
fumbled the
magician
Indigo
dude
Leaf.
who
Harsh
blasted a
lesson,
bunch
but
of
what he needed.
executive
Ash started bonding with
versus
Pokemon at a
Charmander,
deeper level,
Charmeleon.
and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Side Beam.
Mm.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see
30
on the
minutes.
field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary,
Up.
Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move. Seismic Toss! The
Yeah.
people's elbow of Pokemon. Charizard
there's
so
Secret
strong
Light
his
Speed.
flamethrower melts boulders. The
melts
Pokemon world
Oh
is
yeah,
wild.
trash.
Ash's
Trash Tails
Pokedex
ass. Can you
spells
check
it
the
out.
quality of the
Vanillix
video?
causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over
yeah.
mountains
Oh, we're
and
going
into
for multiple
space.
scaling. Oh, here we
Dusknoir
go.
pulls souls into the spirit world. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The
Okay, we're back.
Pokemon world is
But it's
wild.
Yeah,
Ash's
yeah.
Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp leaps over mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world. Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy. I can rock.
Yeah!
New flying Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly
Gibble!
Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried
Yeah.
around
Oh, here
a
he goes.
Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log
Go
is
on.
basically
Chuck
a
the
Okay, Ash.
He chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he
Damn.
does a lot. Maybe
Yeah,
his
that nigga
secret
run
is
them
watching
hands,
the
bro.
Minnesota Vikings. Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's
Oh
lives.
my god.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who
Oh,
mind
hi.
boggles you with Reflect,
Oh.
Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep,
Mr.
that
Mime?
Mr. Mime, the
Oh, yeah.
stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home.
Oh,
Oh, so
the goat.
that's how it works. Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with souls and links Ash with Lucario. This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel
I'm not
beams
gonna make
and
the
aura
joke, it's
spheres.
sweet.
And
No,
with
make
Mega
the joke,
Evolution,
Dart. Make it into the
Lucario's
video.
power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's
Dart, say it for
Garchomp.
the
A Mega
internet.
would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught
my
30
God.
Tauros. And he keeps hugging them. Ash, they're
Are you at the
bulls.
30
Ash
Taurus thing?
genuinely loves his
Yeah.
blue
Yeah.
eyes.
Oh, yeah.
What about
Boys,
their
it
bugs?
sucked
They
to
like
see him
bugs.
lose the Pokemon
Then we're at
League
Tay-same
over
spot.
and over again.
Taurus have two
Can't
things.
we
Oh my
just turn
God.
the hands
Only
backwards
one in
and
bug.
lock in? Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows
I forgot to
Pokemon
throw
I
feelings
was right
better
about
than
it being
anything.
Mr.
With
Mime.
Even
Ninja,
named
Ash
Bug.
learned to
Oh,
synchronize their
oh,
sensory
Yuri,
movements,
the industry
transforming
Let's go,
into
Ash
Ash
Greninja!
Greninja.
It's
It
that
comes with a
Greninja.
huge power increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken. Ash Greninja ran the ones with champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes. Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved
Yes.
the world from Lysander, who tried to
Oh,
kill
there's him.
all
Wizard King
life.
Hex.
They fought the giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones, who halted Reggie Gigas, who could tow entire regions. Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre. Yeah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash
They
did
really hammering in Planet.
everything right, but no, Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, 4Kids. Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to
It
Alola
was
and
always
beyond to
4Kids'
train.
fault.
And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed. Hide you,
I love Gengar Man.
He haunts foes with
Gengar's so
G-Max
cool.
terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it
I bet
smells
it's Caden's
nasty
favorite
in there.
Pokemon.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a
up.
buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses,
I like
and
Gengar.
Thunderbolt will evolve into 10 million volt
Million volt
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
This Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this
God.
coming? You're
fucking
cooked.
love this
Absorb
fight.
electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked. Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god. a legendary
Yay,
Pokemon
Solgaleo.
whose Sunsteel Strike
I love
lights up
Solgaleo.
the universe. Ash
Last
got a
Team
gun in his
Rocket
bag for
almost
just
every
being a
every
nice
episode.
dude. Smell you later, Gary. In
Solgaleo
fact,
can
when
light
Ash
up
and
the
friends
universe.
band together,
Oh, there's
they
the
can
creation.
halt
Oh, here we
Dialga's
go.
roar
Oh,
of
here it
time.
is.
And Dialga literally
Here it is.
controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't
Like
befriended? But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally,
LOL.
after 3,000 years, we're free.
No,
More
not
kids,
3,000.
let my boy
No,
win.
not 3,000 years.
Victory was promised
It was
3,000
promised
years
to
It's not
ago.
3,000
years
years.
ago.
Now free to hand over his torch to new
Oh,
bright-eyed
there it
trainers.
is.
Ash realized that to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed. Because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
That's so,
Absolutely
that's such a
phenomenal.
good ending.
Phenomenal.
That was
Really
so
phenomenal.
good.
I need Yugi to have the same level of
Journey
Yugi.
continues.
We have the threads for you.
Yeah, it's just
This battle
3D.
is
Yeah, it's just
sponsored by
3D.
Quince. You'll like
That's
this.
dope.
A bunch of Death Battle staff have owned
They didn't
Quince
fix
for
Snorlax. I had me
ages,
feeling
so we know it's
emotional, man.
legit. Quince
Wait,
makes it
there's
easy
no
to look
Snorlax.
sharp,
I'm
feel
so
good,
excited.
and find gifts
I-
that last.
Snorlax
From
got
Mongolian
one clip
cashmere
and
sweaters to
nothing else.
Italian
I'm
wool
so mad.
coats. Quince
Fuck,
pieces
that
are
was
crafted
so
from premium
good.
materials.
Gibble
and
got
rolled up
mentioned.
with
Everything
luxury
about this
marble.
Also,
episode
this
is
is a new
This is
sponsor.
totally a
Actually,
kind
yeah,
of fit
never
right
mind.
here.
Gibble
Just
got
gotta
mentioned.
pop up that collar.
I can't wait to watch Jengar explode to the curse of RA.
Denim, chinos,
Adam,
and leather styles.
Adam,
Just to
the
name
thing
a
that
few.
goes
Each
gang
piece
Shadow
is
Realm.
made from premium materials.
sending you to
and by
Tampa,
cutting out the
Florida.
middlemen and traditional markups,
This is an
which
interesting
delivers the
concept,
same
though.
quality as luxury
Yeah, this
brands
isn't-
at a
I
fraction
haven't
of the
seen
price.
this.
So you
luxury
can
clothes
sorted in your
store.
gift list handled
Okay.
with Quince. Don't wait. Go to
They might have that shit on.
quince.com/deathbattle for
Yeah,
free
they do have that
shipping
shit on.
and
Them
300
doing an
shipping
HMO1
returns.
cut it
Now
joke
available
is
in
so
Canada,
great.
too. That's
Yeah, that's
QUI.
real. I'm
I'm gonna-
I
I'm gonna
cannot get
rewind.
over the
I am
Alon
gonna rewind.
Free shipping and
Actually
365-day
The Alon
returns.
slander is so great. I love Alon, but that slander is justified.
Slender's so good I could
Many
die.
of theorists have tried to solve the
Alright.
mystery
Oh.
of ancient Egypt.
I'm excited.
What
for
was the
this
secret to such
Are
a
you
glorious
because of-
civilization? Time travel? The divine hand? Aliens?
Oh,
No,
Nah,
but
they
the
were
answer was
gamers.
slaves.
Egyptians played games
answer was
with
slaves.
sorcery. These magical
that's
ceremonies
cool.
punish dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game. No, Wiz, they were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink. Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium
The Door of
Puzzle.
Darkness.
It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and wished for a friend. Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi
Okay,
was
then
a
we
shy
should watch
kid
Season
who
Zero
runs
here.
Grandpa's Game Shop.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit
Wasn't season?
to
I
an
love
ancient
Zero.
hero.
The
Yami,
prequel.
always willing to lend Yugi a hand, and
Yes.
always
Zero
on
is just-
demon time while
yeah,
doing
it's
so.
the start of the-
He's
What is the
anime
leather
Jigsaw.
joke? What is liking
Yami
leather
wants to
a reference
play
to?
a shadow game.
Where's a lot of
Like,
it?
he loves leather
Multiple
clothing.
chloroform,
He has a
or
choker
the
on
game that
it,
would take
too.
his world
Fair
and
enough.
ours by storm.
Here it is.
Duel Monsters.
There
It's
it
a
is.
summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to
This
0
puzzle was
life points.
promised to
When
be
Yugi's
free
grandpa was
forever.
kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was
The
time
biggest
to knock
hater
him
in
down
this
the
X-
only way he knows how.
Bigot.
Playing a
Finish the
children's
X-Lenium
card
puzzle and
game.
get possessed
Yeah.
by
As
it.
hell, Kaiba was given a penalty
LOL.
game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed
Trash
up
can
ways.
send the hell
Illusions
around.
of being
Dark
set on
Yugi.
fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous Mind Crush. The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations.
wait, what-
it brings
what about
monsters
Dark
to
Ash? What happened to
reality,
Dark Ash?
forms barriers, manipulates
That's not
probability,
standard.
and seals away spirits. You can't buy this.
Others
It
have
and
these
6 other Millennium items are juiced up by
Dark
gold.
Mystery
Yami doesn't
Mine.
switch
Despite
on unless he
Yami's
wins the game or
retribution,
catches
Yugi
cheating.
wasn't aware
Okay,
of this darker
correct.
path.
Exactly
Yami
what
had
I-
amnesia,
exactly
so
what
he
I-
didn't know himself either. But after a run-in
He's not
with
just gonna,
enemy
like,
Millennium
frame one
user
Minecraft.
Bakura
Yeah,
and
yeah,
some
yeah,
serious
we didn't
verbal
talk about
LARPing,
it
Yugi
in
and
the
Yami
vlog
learned each
verdict
other's
because
shtick
it was
and
very
made
out
the
of
dynamic duo. With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey.
My
Yes.
guy, Joey, bro. My guy.
Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodia.
Go my
Oh,
Exodia.
There they go.
There you go.
Okay,
Go my
Yugi's
Exodia.
deck
Go my
is so
Exodia.
good. Why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card deck.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Other side of
Yeah,
it.
cool story, Wiz. But
Gendora?
three blue eyes hiding his ball in his
Oh my
mouth.
God.
the bomb right.
Summon the monster card Karibo and have him multiply.
fucking
With a
spelled it right.
1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's
creator of
breath, and a
light.
gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him. But I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier
Attack
of
the
stone
moon.
can destroy moons.
Time was
Large
better. It's a
planetary.
living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area's time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand. Dark Magician and his
Goat.
apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
The goat.
Both
my
are
goodness.
masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the
Magic
damage
cylinder,
leader from
yes!
Magic Cylinder.
Love
Now that's
that
the
thing.
game.
already knew it was
There's
in the
support
episode.
monsters
We're
too.
hero
Catapult
force.
Turtle is a
Adam, I can't get over you
literally
saying
launches
that
other
Yugi has a
monsters.
Gunner deck
And
during
when
Dark
Yugi
Side
comboed it
Dimension,
with
you're
Gaia
just
and
right.
Swords of Revealing Light, which
His ass-
immobilizes
his ass
monsters,
is
But he
he
does.
brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's
was
not
like,
how the
God,
card
I
game
really
works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing
Well,
the
we
manga
both
and
agree that
anime
both
over
Yugi
anything
and
else,
Yami
which
have
can
a-
differ from the
It
real
really
world
just
card
depends
game.
on
Yugi also has tons of
the
spell
channel.
cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a
dear
fallen friend.
God.
Turn
Good
jump is a
God, I'm not reading through all
passive.
that's too much, bro.
You draw two more cards
Pot
like
of Greed,
Pot of
dude.
Greed, which
Where's
lets him
Pot
draw
of
two
Greed?
more
Notice
cards
that he
like
If things
didn't
get
Dark
dicey,
Magician, but
he
he
has
kept
more
the
trap
girl.
cards to
You're
level the
forced.
field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's
Mystical
life
rough
points.
panel.
And if his
Oh,
monsters
shit.
and life
They
points
actually do
get
have relay
wiped, he
souls.
can
Guys,
just
I
press
swear,
Control
Ash
Z
has
with
got
Mirage
this.
Ruler to get him
Wow,
all
a
back.
large
Listen,
card.
These
listen,
cards
all
with Yugi
Ash
and
has
Yami's
to do
teamwork,
is get in
nothing
close
could
and
stand
run
in
the
their
hands
way.
with Yugi,
Not
bro.
even the game's own
Trust.
creator.
not-
It ain't working, man.
Pegasus
It ain't gonna
So
work.
in their duel,
That shit's
Yugi
not
and
working,
Yami
bro.
kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from dual
Jaden!
monsters.
It's so funny.
Even
It's
though
so funny
a
that they
fallen
just
dual
can't get
monster
their
can
souls
cause
taken because they're
tsunamis,
duelists.
rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted
God.
the
I'm
three
sorry,
Egyptian
Merrick-
god cards
Merrick
to
is
take
not
back.
even
These
the
cards were
biggest
Slifer,
hater.
the Electric Dragon,
Oh,
Rock,
that's
the
Slifer?
God Phoenix, and
Yeah,
Bro, I have
Obelisk,
never
Mega
seen
Ultra
destroying the
Chicken.
power of
fucking
infinity.
link.
This
I
was a
was
different ball game
attack
altogether,
shit.
but Yugi was
Ursa
starting to
Bra.
stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in
More
duels,
episode
pulling
duel
off some
Maya board.
ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi
Holy
combined
fuck,
Dark
this
Magician
manga
and Dark
panel
Magician
editing
Girl's
is
magic
so
into
good.
Black
I'm
Burning
losing.
magic,
I love
promptly
it.
defeating
Love
Raw.
it.
This ain't new for the
This
magicians.
manga panel
In the
is
movie,
so
Bonds
fucking
Beyond
good, it makes you
Time,
wanna
it's
fucking
a
have
similar
Moto.
against
Yes, I
Paradox.
love this movie.
It's
It
kind of
makes you wanna
crazy that
fuse without
together, the
looking.
magicians can defeat the
Bonk them
10-star
fine
gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black
Wait,
hole.
wait,
Planet
wait,
alignment moves
We're
solar
bringing up
systems.
fucking
And
Darkhold
Jaden's Glow
Dragon?
Neos
Oh.
destroyed a relativity field that
Neos!
spawned an entire universe.
But at the
Oh
top
my
would
God.
be the great
Oh.
evil god.
I didn't even
Zord, who
expect
showed
it.
up
I
to
didn't
launch
know that.
existence into the realm of darkness.
Oh, hello,
It was
Zord.
Wow.
time for Yugi to
The
finish the
relativity field is
puzzle
not
of who
something I
Yami
expected.
really is.
If the
Especially
monsters
the
weren't real
80s.
before, they sure were now. Everyone
The
has
thing
soul
about it is,
energy,
Oh, hey, look.
Ba,
Just to
which
make it real,
manifests
but also
as
those
Ka, or the
holograms
spirit.
clearly show
When used in
physical-
tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will dual monsters into reality, even drawing
Destiny
anyone
draw.
he wishes by believing in the heart
Destiny
of the
draw!
Hardcore! He's been cheating all this time. He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck.
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following
Oh
series
my
like
god,
GX
no!
and
They're
5Ds.
bringing up the fucking
Okay, well,
caveman!
I'd be the king
Wow!
of games too if I could just decide I have a
There's
royal
Hello.
flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
She's the ultimate duel
And they
monster
spell
who
it right.
banished
They're awful.
Zork and all
Ash,
the
get the
scary
fuck
darkness
out of
for good. The epitome of
Arceus!
win.
No kidding.
Save
For Haraki
me!
created
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Aurelio, save
Created the multiverse. Oh my
was
god.
vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
a post-game boss
God,
duel
I
between
went with
Yugi
the
and
God, that
Tim.
3D
Their
animation.
farewell was both climactic.
Is this a
and
10 million
bittersweet.
volt thunderbolt
Yugi had grown
upscale?
as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed a Tim's help to be his bolder half.
Even when a Tim was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi
Man,
would always be
I
bros.
missed it, but when
Okay.
a Tim
You
came on
told you a cheater. It was so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there
You're
ever
next.
was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to
just
the
killed
afterlife
himself.
to rematch a Tim.
Because he
Goes to
really,
show
really
you that
wanted
money
that
can't
done.
buy you happiness,
And he didn't
but
even
it
get
sure
it,
can
bro.
buy you a sweet rocket
fucking
ship.
you
There
care,
will
bro.
always be another story.
I got it.
I'm
Respect
trying
the
to bring that
dedication.
stuff.
And
He
you
killed
won't
himself
find
to get a
yourself a
rematch
better
and he didn't
opponent
even win
than
the
the
match.
king
Like,
of
that's
games.
To be continued.
I like this one.
Alright, alright,
Those announcers are so good.
I want to say I think
without
I
some
like
help from
Ash's
our friends at
analysis a little bit
Raycon.
more.
That's
But
right.
Yugi's
This
was
video is
better.
sponsored
enjoyed
by
Ash's
Raycon.
analysis more,
If
but
you're
Yugi's
looking
was
for a
also
holiday gift,
phenomenal.
Raycon's
Oh my
essential
God.
I think
earbuds
Ash's
should be at the
overall
top
had
of
like
your
better
list.
pacing
Regular
without the
earbuds
peppering
block
of
out
Pokemon.
everything, but these
Yeah.
beauties sit so perfectly in the ear. You get both
I'm
real
biased,
clear
so
sound
Ash
and
sucks.
also what's happening around you.
But
Exactly what I
Yugi
need
was
when I'm at
really
lawnmower
good.
racing or
Yeah, Yugi
bike
has like a
riding,
really good
jogging,
analysis.
I can't
whatever
wait.
normal people do.
We're
I
happy
cannot
that
take
Raycon is a
Sam
longtime
seriously,
sponsor of
dude.
our show, and for good reason.
Look at
Yugi
that.
was
Damn, get
like
off
the
the screen.
disadvantage
What
of
is
the
that?
Pokemon being
Exactly.
way more
For half the
easy
price.
story to like
And if you don't like
make
your
for
earbuds,
pacing
they
and
have
like
a
linear.
30-day guarantee, so there's practically no risk.
They're lightweight, last up to 8 hours on one charge, and with multi-point connection, I can
This guy was
wirelessly
such
hook
a-
them up to
that's one
multiple
of my favorite
devices.
voices
So they're super
literally
handy.
ever.
The Essential Open Earbuds are here for the holiday season, and they're selling fast. Raycon audio products are up to
Sam looks like a
20% off
composite
this
sketch of
holiday
every
season.
single Marvel
Just click
Rivals
the link in the
streamer.
description or go to
He is
buyraycon.com/deathbattle
John Rivals.
Raycon audio
Sam
products.
Rivals!
Order by December 15th to
He's
guarantee
Mark
delivery by Christmas,
Villa.
because great gifts
Right.
shouldn't show up late.
Alright.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the
Alright,
data
Ash.
through all
Look how
possibilities.
far we are.
Before we
Listen,
start, let's
we
play
might
some
know
brain
what-
rules.
We're
Okay,
treating this
shut up.
as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
23.
And given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to
they get everything.
Yeah, they did the count.
Yeah! Alright,
Alright, those rules
everyone.
make sense.
Oh wow.
I never shut the hell.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
That's so cool!
What?
It's
Yeah.
peak. It's already peak.
Right
Oh my
beside
god.
It's peak.
That was such a sick transition.
Oh, this track is. Oh, it has vocals
Okay,
and shit.
Pikachu? Yes, we're on forest.
Oh, that's such a good voice.
Hang in there.
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and
we're
Excalibur to
starting
boost
this
my
now.
attack, and I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up.
I got it.
Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my
God, the
face
Yugi
down
voice is like
card.
dead off.
Dimension Space!
Oh, that's early.
Walked out of there.
Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
Here they come!
What the fucking?
I choose you.
Charizard!
Go Charizard!
This time we'll win.
Happy battle!
Holy shit! Straight up like
This is so chaotic.
This is the most chaotic death battle of all time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh my god.
This is the best looking 3D episode.
Gengar! Oh my god! We won!
Is he gonna eat him? Wait up!
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
W save?
Oh!
Ninja! 250!
On Yugi!
Sorry, partner.
Come on!
Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Let's fucking go.
It's Yugi's turn!
Yugi!
I just need to believe
Let's
in the heart of the cards.
Oh, the Wait, yeah, what?
Monster Reborn!
This is so fucking
Oh, it's
Who's that Pokemon?
Holy shit.
Goddess of light.
Oh my god!
Magicians. Flash burning magic.
Wait, both of them are in it too!
Dozer.
God damn!
Oh, Galileo, save me! Galileo! It's all
Killer's alive!
Wait, Pikachu!
Pikachu, I'm gonna let you finish this.
Pikachu, let the fuck in!
Wait, you're breaking through!
Come on, Yugi. Come on, Yugi.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wait, okay!
You activated my trap card. I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack
Let's fucking go.
Points directly.
Oh my god.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
I knew it!
You were stand strong, Ash Ketchum. You were strong.
Duel, Ash.
Oh my god.
That was phenomenal.
Oh, wait,
That was
child.
phenomenal.
I am so fucking
Need
happy.
your tears.
That
We
was
can save
fucking
him.
God,
Let's
this
do
is
this.
incredible.
So let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with
I am so fucking happy he
Ash
finished
and
it.
Yugi have risen to the top.
That was so good.
So glad it ended with
great.
And traveled all over the
That
world.
was so.
But
Oh
Ash
my
traveled
god.
more, was in more tourneys, and
That was
saved
fucking
the world
awesome.
way more often.
Listen,
Oh my
that's
God.
up to every
He wins
death
a
battle.
lot.
Even Attempt's stint as the Pharaoh
Who had
doesn't
it
tip
in
the
this
scale
fight,
since he
researched
wasn't in
this
charge
shit,
for very long.
and
Plus,
made the
Pokemon
script for
evolve
this.
over time, literally
Absolute
and
fucking
figuratively.
cinema.
While Yugi's deck is obviously
Man, watch
adjustable,
Gramble say
the
this episode was
cards are
fucking
unchanging,
trash.
unable
It
to
says like a
grow.
fucking 4 out of 10, bro.
Let's walk out
And
and
drawn shit the creator of light was entirely
He's a
2D.
wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation
Really?
and using the environment to win. Even machines
Stupid
can't
fucking
comprehend
ages
his
last fight.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Attempt's
They did a good
teamwork
job
is
making it
second
look
to
like Ash
none.
might
They are
win.
masters at
did,
exploiting
like, the perfect
weaknesses,
reversal,
setting up
like they
tricks,
do in all
and
that
surprising
fucking-
foes with
Yeah, I
so-called
realized
weak
he didn't
cards.
use that
Both
trap
could
card the
likely
whole
adjust
That
to
was
each other's
so good.
opportunities.
So
So
good.
his
Yeah,
Dark
we were
style
at the
win was
I
unlikely.
thought Ash
But
almost had it,
Ash's
but then he
secret
activated the
weapon
trap
is his
card.
bond with his
Yeah, the
Pokemon,
trap card got
boosting
him.
their power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu.
I'm so glad he
his
turned to
power
stone.
of friendship invented
That was
an
a great
evolution
fake out.
for
I really
ninja.
wanted there to be
That's
like a
crazy.
trap card, like
Ash's
the
trust
little
in his
stuff about
Pokemon
Yugi.
knows no limits.
Silly as it
doing
may
it, that was
sound,
fucking
Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is
big
real,
bonds are
and
equal.
Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it.
has
And
aura.
specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome,
aura,
only work
but
with specific
Never
Pokemon.
mastered.
And since Ash focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace
pace of the fight with
Yep.
cards like
Yeah.
Swords of
Yeah,
Revealing
he
Light
didn't have
that
like
is very
he
funny.
didn't really have
Some
like
of you are
trick room or
asking
anything.
Surprisingly, the
Master
fact category.
The kid's
Oh, wait,
strong enough
that's
to
a point I
climb
brought
trees
up.
and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, you
Just punch him.
similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, seal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters.
Oh, wait, they gave Ash
Yugi
experience.
had a slightly
Yeah,
larger
yeah,
pool of
Ash
monsters,
Ash took
but
experience.
Ashes can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the mid-tier scale to glow Neos, destroying
This
that
music's
relativity
really
field with
good.
the universe. And
Yeah, this
Hiraki
track is fucking
created
amazing.
Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even Soleil's Sunstone
dimensional
Strike
transcendence,
and
basically like
Dialga's
the
Roar
afterlife,
of Time.
Prana realm,
And Yugi
realm,
had
etc.,
more than just
surpassing
monsters
Pokemon
on the
technology.
field.
I don't think
Ash's
we ever
strength was
Brandon, do we
also
ever
his
consider the
weakness.
Prana realm?
His power
I'm
was
not
evenly
even talking
spread,
to Yugi
relied
on that.
only on his remaining
Alright, I
Pokemon.
can't
If
believe they
Mr.
did
Mime
Kingler
faints,
like
no
that,
more
dog.
psychic barriers. If you
Yep.
lost Lucario, no more Mega
Yep, the
Evolve,
revive.
and so on. The
Yeah.
longer the
Yeah.
battle went, the less
That was
Pokemon
my
Ash
second-
had.
Yep.
And he did not have a reliable way to bring them
This
back.
is a good point.
He doesn't carry
Yeah.
I
revives
wrote
on
that.
him, and even then,
I wrote that.
reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can, you know, bend fate to draw whatever card he wants. And we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly.
Yup.
Yugi's versatility and power swept
my
Ash's
God.
options.
I am so happy
His
they did the
monsters
reverse of the
believed
dark side
he just
shot.
needed the right moment to knock
I'm
Ash
actually
in.
ended.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Sparrow, but Ash got Yugi owned.
Ernie, let me know when
is
you finish
Yugi
recording.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
suck.
Hold on,
Oh
wait,
my
wait,
god.
It's the Taka. Oh yeah, the Takahashi shot. Oh yeah.
Death Battle will be back
No
in
preview.
2026. But right now, you can check out our
No
brand new
preview?
channel.
Damn.
It's called Nightly Brew,
Oh,
and we're
good.
playing Dungeons and Dragons,
Dude,
Blood on the
I'm
Clock
actually-
Tower, and
I'm
other
actually
games that'll
lightheaded.
probably
I'm
come out
actually
on our
Okay, so a lot of
Check it
teasers.
out
go.
right now.
Everyone-
And make sure to subscribe.
Someone
Thanks.
probably looked through the teasers.
Everyone looking
I'm
hype
actually
for Beam.
lightheaded. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
The
Oh god,
match-
they're playing two McCoys.
My
Oh my
God.
god,
What?
they're playing two
Wait, what?
McCoys.
What? Go back. Hold on. What do you
No.
Okay.